Hey everyone, Wanderbot here. I'm trying to find the ocean. Everybody else is chuckling around about licking burgers. We'll see how it goes.
I mean, you know, if we ain't sued,
Does
don't
anyone-
fix it.
I mean,
Wow.
there definitely have been circumstances where the burger wrapper has like some cheese melted onto the side of it, or like a little bit of cheese and a little bit of sauce, and I'm like, oh, I'm getting in there.
Okay.
I paid for that.
you-
I'm getting.
Do you guys lick the yogurt off the yogurt lids?
100%.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's the best part. Then I throw the rest of the tub away.
When I have yogurt, yeah.
Who doesn't, right?
Orville, can I have the rest of my clothes?
Can I have my trousers, please?
Can I have the rest of
Hey.
my clothes?
Yeah, they're upstairs
Oh.
in the chest for you.
I could have kept the pants.
Do you have any copper? Does anyone have any copper? Because we
I
can
don't
start
Yes.
making some.
So the
some
mining
bronze.
hut has about 17 copper, 15 copper, something like that. There's
Mining hut.
there's some yeah, it's next to the copper deposit. I made a little mining hut that you can stay at if you're mining. There's a lot of copper still there.
Oh.
The other
okay.
thing is there's some left at the base, but we need tin. And
I have,
if we have
2 tin. Like
Okay.
I want to use 2 tin. But if
So-
anyone else had any copper here on us, we could
we should
make a little bit now.
we should probably prioritize using the tin to make using the tin to make a couple of pickaxes, because that's going to speed everything along. I think it also maybe makes mining more efficient, but I'm probably wrong about that, and I'm just talking hopefully.
Can
I
I
guess I'm
convince
finding some
people
tin out
to
here.
sleep?
Yes.
Yeah.
Give it a try.
Give me a second.
Come
I
on,
gotta
then.
cut down a tree to pull that off.
Bed needs a nearby fire. Fire has been removed, apparently.
Is it because the rain, or did somebody...
Yeah,
Alright.
that's why I put. Fires can also run out of fuel.
I fueled the one under the house. There.
Hey, that'll do.
Alright, we're smelting, by the way. I don't know what we're smelting, but we're smelting.
We're smelting?
We're smelting.
Yes.
It's on. I think I stuck copper in, but
Cool. That's sure. Okay.
we're smelting.
We're smelting. We're smelting.
We're smelting.
We're smelting. Whoever smelting Dalton.
We're. Oh, copper. All right. New build piece forge. Mr. Architect, where do I stick the forge?
Is the forge not there?
No,
Next
sorry,
to
the forge.
smelter?
The forge is a crafting table. That's the smeltery.
Ah, well, you should probably put it near the rest of the constructed materials outside.
It's like a little desk thing.
Like- Yeah, like instead
pres-
of this workbench, I can take this down.
Okay. Do you want to build a shack around this, or is this
Sure, I'll
is
do
this
that.
supposed to be exposed? I'm just thinking because it may need cover.
Well, if you pop it down, it may need. I'll try and build the cover around it, and we'll see if it needs the cover first.
Okay, what do I need? I need wood, copper, coal, and stone. Okay, I'll get that done. I'll get that done. Did we find a way to upgrade the workbench? How do you do that?
Yeah. So the upgrade
So-
for that would need some more leather, which is why I wanted to rest to get to a new day.
There might be some leather upstairs, actually.
I couldn't find any when I was there. You're more than welcome to look, though.
Okay. Oh no, sorry. There's Rito's old T-shirt up here.
Yeah. It's not been washed in a while. Take it out in the rain. Give it a good rain dry. Rain dry.
Rain dry.
Rain opposite of dry.
It's wet cleaning.
It's wet cleaning.
Okay, I am almost done making the world's jankest tent. Why are there no tents that you can just carry with you in this game?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Like a tent or a bedroll kind of situation, right?
Yeah, exactly.
tent.
Because like, I'm on a journey and sleeping is hard.
Yeah.
That said, I'm about ready to sleep.
Are we not in a new day? Like,
Well, I don't know. It's so rainy that hard to tell. But yeah, we probably are on a new day.
Probably.
Yeah, there's no such thing as time
What's
in
time?
It's true.
Norway.
It's construct.
Yeah, right.
I thought you were just going to claim that time is also a false construct.
Well, it is, just like the globe and the moon. Actually, now that you mention it.
And the moon.
Oh right,
Yeah.
Rita was gone for this.
No, I heard.
Yeah.
I came back. I heard flat Earth, and then
The moon landing,
felt like going
moon
back,
landing
to
was
be
fake.
honest.
not
Wait, it
because
has to have been.
NASA faked the moon landing, is because
Of
the moon doesn't
course.
exist.
The moon doesn't
Exactly.
exist. How can the moon be real if our eyes aren't real? That makes no sense.
Did anybody ever ask him to clarify that one? Because like I really,
How can mirrors be real if our eyes aren't real?
yeah, like
Yeah.
that just feels like the kind of thing that like some crazy teenager would say, but have like a lot of thought behind it. And I only have ever heard it regurgitated back as a quote, but I've never actually heard like why he said it or if he thought that was even.
Yeah, I don't know. A lot of those things, I wonder if they're just like, it's so easy for people to like famous people to say things and just get it printed in the press for just cuz. I always wonder if they're just like a celebrity troll basically. Just to like, and they share stories of like, I said this one thing and then there was like six articles about it even though it made no sense. Like when
All
like
right, I'm
Robert,
gonna one up that. I'm gonna tell him that our eyes aren't real.
Yeah, exactly. It's like Robert Pattinson's like pasta recipe. You'll probably burn your house down if you try it. Like he couldn't have ever made it. You know? Has anyone heard about this? Because it's terrible.
No, this is news to me.
I heard about it secondhand. Is like Robert Pattinson and spaghetti is terrifying.
Okay, let
and
me.
then I was like, you know what? Celebrities are out of touch enough that I could believe that. But I never
Yeah.
actually did the due diligence to figure out what the hell that meant.
Like, I wanna find the recipe because it is extreme. To make the pasta,
God.
you need a box of cornflakes, a lighter, 9 packs of pre-sliced cheese, quote-unquote, just any sauce, the top half of a bun, a bag of sugar, and pasta. You can only imagine.
That's a meme.
It's
That's a meme.
exactly. And you put cornflakes in the bottom of aluminum foil, and then you put sugar on that, then you put cheese on that, then tomato sauce on that, then the pasta, then a block of cheese, and then you burn that with a lighter, and it's a recipe. And all these media outlets were posting, I'm like, has Robert Pattinson lost his mind? It's like, no, there's no way he believes this. You know?
There is only one thing that reminds me of, and it's when like real like committed drug addicts cook.
Could be.
Flip side, have you guys ever been around like egregiously rich people before?
No.
How egregious?
Well, I don't know. Anywhere
So-
from has never had a home cooked meal in their life because none of their parents would ever bother to. Parents are like legit famous and they can't go to like public schools because people are going to harass them because of their parents.
Okay, right. Well, I know an accountant who makes $1 million a year, but he grew up on a farm, poor. Like, so he honestly, apparently, I learned from some other people who know him a bit better and had known him over the course of his life. Apparently, he was just a dick the whole time to everyone, and then as soon as he got to kind of the station that he expected that he should be at, he just chilled the hell out. He was like, yeah, no, I made it. Now I don't care anymore.
Good on
Weird.
him, kinda, I guess?
Not-
What do you say to
not
that,
really.
right? Like,
Yeah, exactly, right? It's
what do
just-
you say to that?
It's just like someone who has like an idea of their position in the world and then is really, really angsty until they get there. But yeah, no, I don't I don't know any like old money people.
Okay. I grew up to some small degree tangentially associated with a bunch of those people in Southern California, and like some of those people straight up like the idea of just making pasta or rice was this like arcane concept. And so like I went to a couple of house parties or birthday parties where I think the parents had like left and hadn't left their credit card behind, so the kids panicked and like were trying to figure out how to make packaged rice-a-roni or some random garbage,
Yeah.
And so we were all standing around.
3
as,
people
like,
died
they were
that
trying
day.
to- Well, they were like
They have
actively
instructions on the back.
I know. It's not.
but they were actively trying to like seem like they knew what they were doing and like they're the cool kid. They can do the whole Home Alone thing and like their birthday's not going to be this weird travesty. And then one of the other not so coddled kids rolls in and is like, okay, let me do it. And it was just it was kind of eye-opening in terms of just like, oh yeah, some people like literally boiling water is hard.
Yeah.
There was the meme for a long time that Hafu had mentioned over on Twitch of having never boiled water.
Yeah.
And they just ordered out every night, apparently.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just didn't.
I am
have
very
to.
lucky that Peak is like such an adept cook.
It's a nice. It's not that complicated of a skill to just do basics. Like, sure, to do fancy stuff, sure, but like, I don't know. The lengths people will go to not like to say how inept they are to not do
Well, it
something
becomes
that
a
you
point
could
of pride
do.
after a certain point.
Like, exactly. It's like, yeah, I don't do that. It's like, it's as complicated as a project you would probably do in like 1st or 2nd grade.
Recipe. People who say they can't cook, I just assume can't read, because then you just can't
that's the
follow a
thing.
recipe.
It's like, you can cook.
actually egregiously irritating.
You can cook. You want an excuse not to cook. Don't just be
Correct.
honest. Just be honest about it.
Yep.
You can cook. You don't want to cook.
When Rap said he didn't actually know how to drive, I got worried for a second that it was actually one of these people, because one of the other ones never learned how to drive because they just always had a chauffeur, and it was just like,
Yeah, Rhapsody, what have you been hiding?
Yes, I have
What's-
a chauffeur. They prefer the title bus driver.
What's their name?
I don't know. I'll check the license up on the board next time I go in one. They usually have different names from one another. I don't know. I just have the public transport system, and that's kind of enough for me. Like that and a bike, which I'm not using yet, but we got a cycling store nearby. I'll get it fixed up soon.
So what do we need right now? Like,
10.
still?
I have-
Leather from boars, which is what I'm trying to get.
Okay. So have you found where
So-
I mean,
it's supposed to be
we could
water?
make-
Do you see where I am on the
Kind-
map?
Yeah, kinda. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of tin out here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you found it?
Yeah.
This whole time? You've been keeping that one quiet.
Well, we were talking about other things, and I'm very far away, so I was kind of hoping I could walk it back.
Oh my
And then-
goodness.
I'll be a
Then,
second body. I will be your bloat fly.
Okay, so my inventory is actually super full. What I'm going to do is walk the coast back, and try and see where it's
What does
where
the
it's most
coast look like?
convenient.
I've only ever seen a lake.
well,
Looks a lot like a lake. I bet.
think, yeah, I mean think lake bigger.
Think
I got a
bigger.
very
Think
good
lake bigger.
view of a branch, very
That-
big branch.
It's like, it sounds like a corporate slogan made by AI. Think lake bigger.
Think lake bigger.
Think lake bigger.
Have you all been
Um,
seeing all of the videos made with that AI text generation tool that is far more advanced than any of the ones we've seen prior?
Oh. Like
It's
what's-
like taken YouTube by storm recently. Orbital, you probably would have seen Tom Scott have it create
yes.
video ideas.
Yeah,
Yes.
GPT-3 or whatever. Yeah, that's the
Mhm.
one.
How
did
long
you know-
until we can just script these episodes? How did I know you would have seen the Tom Scott video? Because
Yes.
you talked to me about Tom Scott videos before.
Oh my god, that's
I believe you're an avid watcher.
Am I?
It was also like a very popular video of his recently, so it would have been around.
God, that actually freaked me out more than the discussion itself, which is saying
Raps
something.
might actually have paid attention to conversations you had in the past.
No, but just like he was clearly so far ahead of what I was thinking that he could finish the sentence. That was just weird. Honestly, that was just weird.
That's all good.
Very
I listen
strange.
to you all, but only the same way you listen to me, and therefore you know what the Anzac are.
I do know what the Anzac are. That's the Australian New Zealand Armed Forces Day thing, isn't it?
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah. That wasn't quite as impressive though.
What's my
Not even
birthday?
close.
Holy crap. There is actually tons of tin. We gotta figure out how to make a boat.
Well,
Because if we can have just a basic raft,
I'm-
this will
Monday.
make it so much easier.
Probably at some point in the future.
I'm on my way. Are you still by all the tin? Like, do you have more tin that you just aren't going to be able to bring back by yourself?
Yeah.
Alright.
So I'm passing tin supply after tin supply, and I can do nothing about
Tons
it.
of tin? Tens
Tons of
on
tin.
tens of tin?
Yeah. Tintin would be jealous.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, we have bronze. We have bronze. We can build cauldrons. Apparently.
Hell yes.
We need 10. We need 10 tin to make a cauldron. And
You are really far.
that's all I got. That's all I got. How do we upgrade the workbench? Because I would
To number
dearly
3.
love to get some
Okay.
hog
So
armor.
if
That's-
you pull out the crafting mallet, look
Yeah.
at crafting. It'll be tanning rack. 10 wood, 15 flint, 20 leather scraps, 5 deer hide, which I'm carrying, and workbench. What we need is we got to murder some pigs.
Yep. I'm trying to find pigs right now to murder them, but I am not finding any in the location.
Kill them all.
Yeah, that'll probably make
Remember?
sense.
I am freezing.
We depopulated them.
We might. So, bit of a controversial. Well, maybe not controversial statement. Do we actually want to move the base? Like make a new house soon?
Very controversial.
Sure.
Very
statement.
controversial.
Because
Sure.
if our house is on a lake, it's functionally useless for us.
Okay.
Disagree.
I mean, we can just franchise the Weeyendies.
It's true. We don't need to destroy the current one in order to make another one, and then we can just
The
have
only
bases
thing-
populate the island.
Orbital can live
The
there.
only thing we'd really want to destroy would be the forge to bring the Surtling cores with.
Mhm.
Because
Do
I
we
mean, I
have
guess
any
we can
more?
find some other dungeons, but they're hard to find.
I think I found one.
Are there
I just found one.
Are there any more? Are there any more smelting cores? Because this smelting process takes a while.
Let's see. They're
It's long.
They're not uncommon. We just gotta find some more dungeons.
I've
Rito,
just
if you
found
pass
one.
Just mark it. Yeah,
I-
mark it.
Marked it.
Cool.
I'm almost there,
I'm-
Wander.
I'm working on getting a copper. Oh, okay. So bronze is actually made in the crafting bench. So you actually just combine copper, 2 copper and 1 tin in the forge, which is a crafting bench. You smelt the ingots individually, if that makes sense. So you don't
Yeah.
combine tin and copper in the forge, just so that we're all on the same page. Because I did not realize that. All right. And then in the same vein, what do we need? What do we need a cauldron for? Anyone have any idea
Same
what we're
vein.
supposed to do with a cauldron?
No.
Probably
Knowledge, yeah.
potions.
Ooh.
I mean,
Potions.
that's what I'm assuming.
Maybe just like a nice soup.
Ooh.
Could be.
Whoa. Do we? Is that
Wild
on
rice?
the menu, or is that?
Sure.
No, meat's on the menu.
It's back.
Meat's
it,
on the
It
menu.
was on the menu and then it went away for a while. And now it's back on the menu. Boys.
Ah, yes. So there's no more smelting cores, right? Like we're bang out of smelting cores.
Yeah, we're
I
currently
put mine
out.
away.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to do is find the edge of the black pine forest, closest to kind of where our base is, but also the ocean. I'm currently
Okay.
going up a river that we might be able to boat up,
Ooh.
maybe.
finally found you.
Okay. I'm standing on tin, just so you know. Oh, sweet shield.
Thanks.
But this is tin. There's tons of it if you follow the river back that direction. And there's also a troll house there, but I don't think
Oh.
we want to do that.
No, it took me so long to get to you.
Yup.
I die, I cry. I die, I leave my stuff here. I make new stuff.
Actually,
I make new body.
Option A, do you want to go back up the river?
Oh, okay,
And,
okay, sure. I thought you meant
so
go
you can go back up the river the other direction, mine tin there, and then head back? Or do you want to just take... Nah.
Which direction
I'm
did
not gonna
you
make you...
strip mine already?
So you're never gonna find it. It's so far away.
Oh, okay.
Just go that direction that I'm facing and start mining.
Oh, okay.
I'm not actually sure if there's a whole lot of tin here, which is a tragedy.
Oh.
But if you keep going the other direction, you'll find tons.
Okay.
I think this river is getting to the point where there's not going to be tin. That it's not.
It's no longer qualifying
I
for whatever
think it
reason.
might just be too steep.
Why are you giggling to
This
yourself,
is-
Mr. Orbital? What do you got?
It's insane. Okay, so I want to make everyone a copper knife. Basically, that's what I've been trying to do for the last
Ah.
wee while.
Ooh.
But okay, 8 copper ingots weigh 100. A
Yeah.
copper knife, which takes 8 copper ingots and 2 wood, weighs 0.3. Like,
Yes.
what
Well,
is
do you
the
know how wildly inefficient we are at smelting and crafting?
I think you could make at least 10 knives per ingot, and I don't even
Yes.
think that that's an understatement. Where's the realism that I crave? where is it?
In another game.
Yes, there's realism in the game where we fought a stag god who attacked us with thunderbolts.
It's just Norway.
Yeah.
Yes, I haven't been to Norway, so I can't dispute that.
Yeah.
So Orbital.
Yeah.
If the world is flat, what's your opinion on Finland?
What do you? Whoa, hold on. Oh, okay. That's starting from false premise. What do
Yeah,
you mean if the
because,
world
not
is flat?
if.
Yes.
Okay.
God.
Well, look.
You're gonna
What?
get so much.
I
You're gonna get so many comments.
I happen to be firmly in the time cube philosophy here. So I relativity is important. Truth relativity especially. But I gotta ask, what is your opinion on Finland?
Finland.
Finland.
Well, doesn't exist.
Exactly. Okay, good. At least we're on the same page there.
It's NASA wants you to believe that Finland exists, but
I thought it was Japan.
I've
I'm
never
pretty sure
seen
it's
it.
Japan
Have you?
wants it to exist, or wants you to think it exists.
I want
Yeah,
Japan
Japan's
to
in on
exist.
it.
I want
Japan's
Japan
in on
to
it.
exist. I want a new Nintendo.
Oh no, Japan exists. They made up Finland
That's what
as
Finland
a
wants you to
fishing
think.
haven in Europe.
That's what Finland wants you to think.
That's. I mean, look.
They
there's-
would if they existed, but they don't. So
There's no such thing as the nation of Japan. It's just Nintendo.
Nation of Nintendo, President Mario.
Yeah. That's right.
Oh, there's oodles of tin.
Yep, and you're gonna fill up real quick. This is why I modded this game so I could actually carry some of it.
All right. Who's around? Who's around to receive the first ceremonial copper knife? Other than
Depends
Mario.
how we're gonna receive it.
You're gonna receive it in a friendly, peaceful manner.
A peaceful stabbing motion.
Well, I mean, at Wiendy's, friendly fire is turned off. So
True.
even though the rib is still stuck between your ribs,
It
or
don't
the
hurt.
rib, the knife is stuck between your ribs, you are not
That's-
taking damage from this
that's-
knife.
It's exactly where the rib is actually supposed to be, Wonder. Now that
Exactly.
you mention it, right
Look.
between the ribs,
I mean, some of them are.
right? Most of them are actually, apart from the ones on the
The
outside.
vast
right?
majority of
hey.
the ribs are between the ribs.
I think I found the edge of the Black Forest on this river.
Ooh.
Huh. You sure that's a lake?
I'm sure of nothing.
Okay. Because, like, I'm following this back, and it seems like the coast goes straight to our quote-unquote lake.
There's a little. Oh yeah, there's a little chunk
just
that I
lake
didn't
is
quite
fine.
explore. So yeah, maybe.
Don't tell me that's the connection.
It is the connection. There's a little northern part. It looks like that we did. It's exactly where we stopped, Orbital.
Yeah, no, this absolutely connects to the ocean, so we don't have to move the house. But we do need a boat real bad.
I got good news. All the balls have respawned, so I've got a bunch of leather.
Hey.
Do you want a knife to hunt them with, Rhapsody?
I'm using a bow, but I would like a knife regardless if you're offering.
I've got 2 knives, and I'm halfway through the next one. I'm working on it. I hope it's decent, actually.
God, I wish I had a torch. Oh, I can make a torch.
It's like 2 wood to make a torch.
I found a torch. I'm so glad I have a torch. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Are we like absolutely loaded on meat? Can I just get rid of some?
I mean,
What?
we have
Eat
the
it?
meats.
Or
Okay. I just don't know if we need a restock on meat because I've been killing a lot of deer on the way.
I have like 16 raw meat on me, as well as a bunch of raw
Okay.
tails.
Then I think we're good.
I had to turn
Yeah,
around. I was getting attacked, but I got about as much tin as I can carry.
Rhapsody, here.
Yo.
This is for you. Let me know what you
Much
think.
appreciated. I think that's cool as hell.
It's
No. Okay.
It's a really
You
fast
guys-
attack.
You guys
Yeah,
are
it's
correct.
quite nice.
We live on the world's crappiest lake. There's a just little bit of land separating the lake from the ocean.
Maybe that's
We
fine.
will never be able. Yeah,
Maybe we
it's
can...
mostly fine. The big issue is just we can't put boats out from where our house is.
I mean, we could just
It's
have
called,
the boat stop there, have a
expedition.
little station, transfer everything to the next boat, and then we're good. It's basically almost convenient.
Orbital, have you used the secondary attack of this knife yet?
Dig
I
a
have not.
channel. Hey,
Oh!
hey.
You just boom.
you-
You know.
I would love to dig
Oh,
a channel.
Okay.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
I-
Oh
I
yeah.
like that
that's-
idea.
What? There's a secondary attack on weapons? That's legit, dude.
Yep. I don't think every weapon has it.
Yeah, the clubs don't. That's what I was
Yeah.
interested
Your
in.
basic combat does. You can just do the Sparta kick.
Ah. All right. Next copper knife. I really should have asked before setting out, but I'm assuming that everyone wants a
Yeah.
copper knife, yeah?
Yeah.
Can I open mine
That's
like a
consumption.
loot box though? Can you put it in
I'll
a
stick
chest?
it in a chest.
And then I'll open
Yeah.
it, and then I'll sell it on the Steam Marketplace.
For 3 cents.
3 cents. Unless it has a
Uh,
little
Orbital-
smiley face on it, then I'll sell it for $20.
Orbital, do you have leather?
I do not. I have been exclusively going between the forges and the woods to get
That's
wood.
all good. I only need 2 more pieces of leather, and then I can get that tanning station, so we have the crafting bench upgrade.
Let's see. I've got 4 on me, and I'm within sight range of where our house would be if it wasn't foggy.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's
Alright.
it's actually still there. It's just behind the fog.
Yeah. It's okay. I
Just
may
to give
You're a
it
little
have
sweetie, Mr.
I-
Orwell.
I may have a particularly 4-dimensional view on the world, but I still believe in object permanence.
I mean, I believe in the 4 dimensions. I just believe
Dude,
that
have
those
you ever played
dimensions have
Peekaboo?
limits
It'll
at the
blow
edge
your
of the world.
mind. Dude,
I had to stop playing that
played
horror
this,
game.
Dude, I played this new game called Peekaboo.
Is that a Pokemon game?
Yeah.
It sounds familiar.
Pokemon Peekaboo.
I would absolutely play
Pokemon
like
Yellow
a really
special
cutesy.
Peekaboo version, I think.
I would absolutely play like a really cutesy Pokemon horror game.
Ooh. Whoa. Yeah, is it wait, no, one exists. There's a I can't remember. There was a monster collecting horror game that came out recently. What
We're
was it
probably
called?
talking about Yokai Watch.
No, that's not a horror game.
Wow.
Temtem?
No. No. It's-
Nezomon?
No.
Digimon?
Boys, I know
We're just
all of
naming
these.
Pokemon oh, sorry.
Yu-Gi-Oh?
Okay, let's name horror games now instead.
Outlast?
Oh my god. No. You guys will
Five
not.
Nights at Six Nights at
Oh,
Fred-
Seven
Frederick's?
Nights at Freddy's. That's what it was. No.
Oh, we made it.
No, you
Wonder,
guys.
may I have the leather?
It's such a
please?
niche game that I know you guys won't have it. I mean, maybe you got an email for it, but it was like an Eldritch horror Pokemon collecting horror game, and it looked really neat.
Darkest Dungeon.
That's it. Pokemon collecting. You got it.
I mean, kinda do, right?
Kinda. Like how I'm kind of telling the truth. I'll look it up, but I need to. I just want to get back home first. I miss my boys for some reason, even though they're yanking all of my chains.
Hey, Workbench is level 3.
Hey.
Nice.
Oh. The Tin Cavalry has almost arrived.
You won't be able to smelt it for about 15 minutes because it's going to take about 15 minutes for our coal to get.
That's okay.
Up to snuff?
It takes
well,
15 minutes
yeah.
for me to get back here, anyways. I don't.
It's a long walk.
It is
It's
such
part
a
of the reason-
long trek.
Well, I mean, now you're back, but
I mean, yeah.
I am going to posit that we should probably find a new spot to build.
I'm going to posit that we should probably consider ending the episode.
It's true.
We could.
Boy, this takes a while. All right. Well,
It takes
I
ages, Wonder.
would-
It's going
oh,
to take.
it was me doing
ages.
the intro, wasn't it? Well
Yeah.
then, you can never escape. I want to keep playing more Valheim.
Well,
no.
Fair
Anyway.
enough. All right, troll leather pants are going to be made now.
yeah.
Hey, I want to let's all
wanna-
watch Raps.
I want to watch you make pants.
Yeah.
All right. Are you ready for this?
Yeah. I don't know.
I am now
Nice.
panted.
You are panted.
You
You're in
best
fact-
believe I'm tunicked
Oh, you
Oh,
sure
wow.
did.
Next up is
What?
Hood. And then maybe even a cape. There's a troll cape you can get, but I haven't bothered with that yet.
Oracle's in the nude. All right.
Well,
What's
of course
wrong
he
with
is.
that?
Yeah,
What's wrong with
sure.
that?
Have you ever
Not a problem.
seen a potato wearing clothes? The most they get is like a weird bowler cap, and that's about
I've
it.
seen a jacketed potato. Does that count?
Oh,
Oh.
very good. Not heard that one before.
Thank you. Thank you.
Alright.
My goal is to make abstract connections that are like, oh yeah, not funny, but like, oh yeah.
Just like.
Alright, well,
Go ahead.
now that Raps has pants and Orbital has gone insane, thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you next time.
Yeah. Oh.
Adios.
Bye.
Bye bye.